Hello everyone, this is Rebecca and I am no longer Baroque Nails. I do want to give you a little behind the whole thing now, and then we're going to do some new inks and a pen. So what has happened is during the whole COVID thing, I decided to dedicate a little bit more time to illustration. Hence the glove. This is for digital. This is not steampunk. This is for digital. And what I didn't realize at the time was that I was going to lose my salon, which was Baroque Nails. And yes, it's Baroque. Baroque is a period in the art style where everything became very fancy and very ornate. And that's how I was doing nails. So I thought I would bring it over into planning, continue my channel, and just share with you how I plan, because this, actually my husband's the one that told me you should start sharing this, because I have a few OCD tendencies. I have a few planner needs, organizational needs, and also I have found that this helps me with my stress. So I started sharing, and you guys received me very well, but one of the comments that I had a lot of was, why burlesque? And it's Baroque. So I figured, since I'm doing more dedication now into doing the videos, I have started a few things like Ink of the Month and all. I wanted to do this as well, which I figured I would go back to my Victorian roots and go back to my steampunk. So the channel has now changed to the Steampunk Planner. And so, hello. I'm Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner. We are going to do some ink swatching, and I'm going to let you know how I got a hold of this ink. So, a lot of my purchases with Coffee Monster, Sterling Ink, planners, I use through the Shop app. And you'll see it at checkout. It's the purple band that says Shop. Now, I don't use it all the time, but I do use it a lot. And they give you credit towards your purchases. I've never taken advantage of that until now. The money, because I actually, honestly, to tell you the truth, I didn't know anything about it. So I looked into it, and I found that the money that you earn actually gives you coupons towards other stores. So one of the stores I did find is called Gold Spot Pens. And I love Wearingeul. I haven't showcased them yet in a ink spot of the month, but I definitely will be doing that soon. So I did get some Wearingeul that I don't have yet. I do want to show you. I showed you in a previous video that I purchased the Schaefer coffee, but I could only purchase it in medium. I finally found it in the fine. I opened up my medium box. Okay. It's right here. Let's get into this one. So here we go. It's the Schaefer Coffee Edition. And this is the one that has the coffee cup and the tip, same as on here. Now I did see the one that was the lighter coffee that had the coffee emblem etched onto it. But truthfully, I love the color of this one. So I don't mind having two of the same pen with different nibs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can show you. I'm going to use so that you can see the difference. So let me get closer. Hopefully my camera will focus properly. In a moment it will over this. So there. The one at the top is the fine, right here. And this one at the bottom is the medium. And there is a significant difference. Now, I know that when I had talked about it before, I said that the medium nib really works fine. And truthfully, let me go over and show you that it really does. It works fine. And the ink I'm using here is the Robert Oster, and it's the one that is in partnership with Coffee Monster, and this is the Day to Night. I do have in the background, I don't know if you can hear it or not, probably not because I'm too far away, but I did find out I was not able to go to any of the shows, and I'm still not going to be able to go to any of the shows this year. I would love to, but that's just not in the finances at this moment. But I did hear on Planner Mumsy that Robert Oster, and I also heard on Hemingway Jones that they do specialty inks for each of the shows, which I think is cool. So anyway, what I'm going to do is show you the items I purchased. So let's get over to the Wearingeul. Oh, I don't have the Wearingeul. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did my Wearingeuls go? There we go. All right, these were in a one of the notebook booklets. And since I decided that I would start doing the monthly inks of the month in here, I went ahead and attached these in so I would have room. I will be in the new B5 book that I get in, putting the new swatches in, and I don't mind doing that. A lot of people will not re-swatch, or I'm assuming, let me put it that way. I have seen people where they don't want to re-swatch, or they have a swatch book. I started these in a smaller book and it was just not working. And when I went over to doing the month, I really decided I really want to do a sample in each. So what I will probably do is in the beginning where we have the empty pages here, I will probably go ahead and see if I can get all of my samples in there. I may have to type in a page just to make sure, but that's fine if I have to. So here's Wearingeul. Now the inks I received are a Star Splattered Hill. I'm always looking for a really good yellow. Queen of Hearts, which I'm also looking for a good red that I really like. I really don't know how that's said. Chac? Probably not. And then Heimdall. Yes, I'm a Marvel person. Sorry. So anyway, let's go ahead and do some sampling. I have my glass nib, and I have something on it, a tissue. So I have shifted everything so that it's a little bit closer for me to get a hold of. So if I need to get water, I will for the nib. So here is Heimdall. It's really, I'm gonna get my hand out of the way, really, really pretty in here. And I'm looking forward to this because the other thing that I'm always looking for is a good burnt orange. Oi, so looking for that. So I've only just very little dip in this. And I want to see how it flows. Come on. Let me make sure I'm in screen. Some of the reasons why I like Wearingeul is I know it's not waterproof, and that's fine. But one of the things that I really love is the flow. A lot of inks will just go ahead and run straight to the tip if you're working with a glass pen. And others will flood and lock up the nibs. And I don't really want to deal with that. I do wind up using some, but we'll see. Now, the Wearingeul does remind me of the Noodler's ink Southwest Sunset, but I do like it. But I think that's really, really pretty. And it's definitely a color that I will use. It's not as burnt orange as I was hoping, as the label shows, but it's more in that area. So that is fine. I really would love to have been able to go to any of the shows this year. And it gives you the opportunity to not just test the fountain pens, but really test the inks. Now this one is a star splattered hill. And like I said, I have difficulty finding yellows that I really, really like. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, that one is going to be looks like it's going to be a little bit more lighter. I backed up really quick to get my water out because I really don't want to mix the orange into that yellow. I really want to know what that yellow is going to look like. So there's that. Interesting. Now, I don't know I'm going to have enough room for the full name, so I'm going to put Star and let me make sure. I'm going to do Splat Hill. I know I just lost some of my swatching room, but that's okay. It is a beautiful sunset bright yellow, which is fine. I was looking for something more on the yellow hay type of color. Yellow ochre. So that's that one. Now, each of the Wearinguels, you can get a swatch book because each of the Wearinguels actually have swatch cards in them. That's great. But oh, look at that, Queen of Hearts. There is an entire Alice in Wonderland collection, and this one does have a gold shimmer, but I only purchased the Queen of Hearts for right now. That is a red that I like. I'm more into the fall colors, I guess you could say. I don't know what's wrong with my glass pen here. I have not dropped it, but for some reason it's not flowing down. So this is a deep red. I really like that. It's almost like a brown red with that gold in it. That's gorgeous. So I definitely will, that's going to be something that I will use maybe around, I don't know, Christmas time. We'll see. It depends on, I do pick my fountain, my inks of the month for the sticker groups that I have. So this is the one that I don't know how to say, so I apologize, Wearingeul. Because it could be CAC, it could be so many different things, and I just don't want to butcher the name. And it's definitely going to be a brown. Well, I don't know what's going on with this pen. If you know, let me know, because it has not been dropped. It has stayed in its cover when I'm not using it. And for some reason, it is not wanting to move down the tip, so. This one is definitely a lot more fluid. And it's almost like a beige brown. So I'm going to have to update this. It's very skin color. It's beautiful. All right. Well, that is the ink swatching and the new pen. I am greatly enjoying, and being the fact, let me make sure in here that I have not gotten a Robert Oster before, other than the one my husband gave me for my birthday. I am going to grab my current Robert Oster, slide my hand in here, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Let me bring this down. Sorry about that. I really believe and feel that this is such a beautiful ink. It really has gotten me more aware of Robert Oster ink. So I definitely look forward to more. It's a beautiful purple. And at this point, I want to say thank you for staying with me. My name is Rebecca, And this is the Steampunk Planner. Thank you again. Have a great day.